Good morning, traders, and God bless. Happy Monday. I am Ricky Gaspard, your host for this pre-market session, and each morning we watch for stocks to be called out. In this scan here, they'll be called out verbally. Down here, they will just appear, and over here, they will appear. Once we find a stock, we want to come to the current bar volume. This label needs to be green, and this number needs to really be flying. Make sure that this number has great volume flow. The higher, the better. The easier it is to get in and get out of the stock. Also, at the same time, you want to see this money flow indicator. The green line is the money coming in. The red line is the money going out, preferably above this yellow line. And at the same time, we want to see these green bars in Dominator Master. The green bars are buyers. The red ones are sellers. Sometimes you'll see half and half in the bar. Just make sure you pay close attention to these two indicators for a safe entry and exit. Also, if you are new here, I highly suggest you don't just throw your money at these stocks. Trade on paper for a while. Watch many of these live streams. Write down your entry, your exit, and your results on paper. If you continue to be profitable on paper, change over to real money, but trade small share size, anywhere between 1 and 10 shares. And if you continue to be profitable with real money, the only thing you need to do to increase your profit is increase your share size. Also, I'm not a financial advisor. Make sure that you reach out to the proper authorities before you take any of my advice or use any of my indicators. And in your active trader, make sure you have TIF select EXT so that you can trade these extended hours and you don't miss a trade. Thank you for joining me this morning. We also have YouTube on board. Good morning, YouTubers. And to the premium members, thank you for being here as well. Got about 3 minutes before the top of the hour when the market opens. Enjoy your coffee until then. We did have a few movers earlier this morning. I'm hoping the trend keeps up. Seems to have quietened down for the moment. Nice weekend trade, Mojave Trader. About 30 seconds to go. Not seeing anything at the moment. AGRI, wonder why it wasn't called out in the scan. It's not in any of the scans. It is pushing higher though, currently at 716, 773. Really flying on this one. I'm a little bit late on it because it wasn't in the scans. Saw a member call it out. So be careful up here at the high. Continuing to push now up to 822 on the spike. We do have some sellers up here near the top. If we pull back here, I'll throw a line right there on the previous candle. Looks like they're going to push it back up. Watch these lower indicators closely. This tells you which direction the price may head. And like I said, we are a little bit weak and late on. We have nice volume flow. Hopefully they'll keep pushing. Retesting the high of 822 and spiked right on up to 850. Nice move here. I'm going to get out. Got 40 cents at 1,000 shares for $400. Good job, traders. Hopefully everybody nailed it. Nice job, YouTubers. Nice job, members. All right. 4 minutes after the hour, you've already made your money or some money. Watching the indicators closely, we could go back up. No guarantees, but it looks promising. Nice job, Gary. Thank you, Majika, for calling that back out. Good job, Autumn Rain. Don't forget my stress test is tomorrow morning, so make sure that you are aware of that. I will not be live tomorrow. Milo will be filling in. And on Wednesday, I may or may not be here. It all depends on what happens tomorrow. I think everything will be fine. I hope so anyway. Thank you very much for the prayers. AGRI testing high up here at 1064. Let's see if it'll break through. Yeah, that's the reason they're doing it now before anything happens. Just a precautionary measure since the blood pressure spiked twice in the last 2 months. They want to take a look at it just to make sure everything is fine. Looks like we're going to push up here 1070. Watch money flow. It's kind of laying horizontal. This is not a real big push here. Thank you, YouTube. AGRI holding the highs. Don't like the looks of this indicator, so not a strong push coming. Nice trade, Big Head Golf. Looks like we have a few buyers testing the waters. You can see this money flow indicator trying to point north. Now back south. Well, hopefully we'll get another one here soon. Don't think I would short this one unless it breaks below that trailing stop like it did down here. And even then, I would wait on the second candle or maybe even the retest of that trailing stop. Good job, Trader Stud. STKH. Make sure you check the volume on them. Don't want to make a bunch of useless clicks and types. This one is below the trailing stop. The money flow is south. Don't see anything happening here yet. BMNR. Thank you, NI3. Devastating red candle here. Right now, BMNR is not set up really good. We have a south money flow, red dominator bars. Offering or not, it's not ready. Then it could turn around and just blast right on up to 70. AGRI needs to break that 1135 up there at the top for a continuation. I hope it's working. It ain't changing symbols, so I guess it's working. If it's not, I will refresh it. Or maybe I should refresh it anyways. All right, I'm going to close that browser. We're going to lose ticker check for a minute. I'm going to refresh the whole browser. I think it's kind of stuck. Don't know what's up with this one. It's been working fine. It started last week to have a few bugs. I did report it. They are in contact with me immediately. So hopefully they'll get it straightened out. What I noticed last week is it was only giving me pennies as a stock was climbing and not the actual value. FLGC, no volume. Not liking money flow on QLGN. Red dominator bar. Volume is kind of sluggish. Make sure you put stock symbols in caps for me, please. I am partially blind. It helps me spot them faster. The NR is making its way up to that $70 until I get in. Good thing I didn't get in. Thank you very much, Carrie. Hopefully, I'll see you on Wednesday. But if I'm not here, I had to have a procedure.
EXK.
What do you know? It woke up. Still seeing a price issue with it, though. It only shows a penny at a time when they are moving much higher than that. I know they're working on it. Hopefully, they'll get it fixed quick. JFBR. Boy, that looks like a rough ride with all those tall wicks on the top. I would be very cautious with this one. Don't have a bunch of volume flow either. It's quite slow. Nice push upwards. They have a few sellers above this level. Not really big. 1,000 shares and 2,000 shares. Looks like they bought right through them for the push. Let's see if it'll keep going here. Don't know if I trust it or not with all of the previous wicks on the top. Let's see if we can get a retest of 620. Yeah, it looks like it's not going to be an easy play if you try to play it. BOXL. Thank you, Gary. Looking north. I'm watching dominator bars here. I want to see a taller bar come in above that yellow line. I want to see money flow go north. Pushing up a little higher here. Let's see if we can break out. Hopefully it goes back up there and retest 415. Let's go. Money flow looking good. This is what you want to see. Tall green dominator bars. Hopefully they'll continue. Retesting that 360 level. Going to go ahead and put a line here. If we break this line, it'll probably run up to the top.
GAU. DEVS.
No volume on either one of those two. IREN, thank you $1,000,000 over on YouTube. Watching the volume here, it's stalling, so be very cautious. Not a whole bunch of activity on this one.
SILJ. SONN.
Big head, it's the percentage of buyers and sellers that you're setting.
NUAI.
If you put it at 80%, it won't trigger until then. I like leaving it at 51.
NUAI.
Thank you, brother, for the prayers. BMNR looking north a little bit here. I'll check AGRI as well.
NUAI.
Money flows weak on AGRI. Short dominator bars below the yellow line. It's just barely creeping along.
SILJ. NUAI. FAZ. URG.
See you later, Trader Stud. Have a blessed one. We need something with really high volume that's really being attacked and being driven up strongly. Not seeing that right now. Can't buy MBX on Schwab. No sense in us looking at it. Take a look at the 15-minute SPY and see where it's headed. Kind of drooping down below the 34, not looking too healthy this morning. IREN testing the high of 42.62. Now 42.78. Volume is kind of low. It's going to be lower on these high price stocks. Few profit takers. Money flow went south on it. BOXL. Testing 375. Let's see if we can break out to 420. or 415. Watching money flow down below. Money flow kind of horizontal at the moment. Milo, go stand by the window. That's what I normally do. Then put it on your regular internet. Pushing up a little bit here. Can we finally get up there to test that 415? We did. We made it to 415. Now, can we hold it and break higher is the question. That's a retest of a previous high. Hopefully they'll keep pushing. Money flow looks good. Dominator bars are nice and green. Volume seems to be picking up. I do see a 15,000 share seller right in this level here. Let's see if they can push through it. They are pushing through it. Nice breakout. I'm going to sell here. Got 22 cents on 2,000 shares. $440. Michael, it's a reversal indicator that I coded. Not going to give up the secrets, but it's a reversal indicator. Very accurate, I may say. Pushing up higher now, 530. Looks promising. Will it continues to question? Not seeing a whole bunch of sellers up here in this area. 550 now. I should have got back in, but I didn't. But I'm good. I'll sit back and watch it run. Nice push. 567, 572. This is what we want to see right here. Take those profits as it's spiking upwards so you can get out easy. You don't want to wait till everybody's selling and then you can't get out or you get jumped over. You don't have to nail the top. Just buy enough shares at the beginning to make a nice profit and sell on the way up. 670 now. Y'all should be knocking this one out. 688. Take those profits. Take those profits. Beautiful chart. Never try to call the tops because if you wait too long, everybody starts selling. You can't get out. Your profit starts disappearing. Just like that. That would have taken a lot away from you. Good job, traders. Hopefully, most of you made some of that. That was an easy chase. I should have bought it twice. I missed the biggest part of the run was the last candle. Eddie, it's been pretty hot for about 2 months now. August got kind of slow on us, then it started picking up about the last of August, then it kind of went flat again, and then about September, around September second week, it really took off strong. See you later, C. Have a blessed one. Big head golf because we are ignorant to indicators. I think that's the way we should look at it. How many years have indicators been used and they were all pretty much guessing? Okay, X is going to cross B. That means you get in and then you lose. That's why I love this indicator. It's live data as it's happening. Just got to have trust. You got to trust it, which I still am working on. And I'm the creator. Even I sometimes build stuff I can't believe it works so good. But all of you helped me build this one. I think we got a total of 6 or 7 indicators within this indicator. We tested every piece of this indicator. Then it all came together at the end. I hear you. Trust my own stuff. 13 months to build this one. Of course, we tested each individual piece of it along the way and put it all together at the end. All right, YouTubers, as much as I hate to cut you off, that free hour is coming to a close. I appreciate each and every one of you who join me on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Remember, doctor appointment tomorrow, may not be here on Wednesday. You will know if I'm here on Wednesday. I'll put the video up, the live video, if I'm able to stream. If not, I'll see everyone on YouTube on Friday. I think everything's going to be just fine, though. This is kind of precautionary. It's not an urgent thing. But thank you for joining me this morning. Hope you learned a little bit more, made a little bit more money. Hopefully, I'll see you on Wednesday. And as always, join us if you want to over on volumespikes.com. We're still streaming on Discord at the moment, but that's going to be resolved soon. Then we're going to close Discord and be 100% on volumespikes.com. We'd love to have you on board with us. Help us push these stocks higher each morning. I trade 4 hours, 3.5 to 4 hours a morning live. If you are a premium member, you get to do this with me for 3.5 to 4 hours, 5 days a week, providing it's not a holiday. Anyhow, God bless you, and I'll see everyone hopefully on Wednesday. I am out.